Welcome to part 2. We can't wait to get you serving. We talked about in the last video how here at CLF we understand that in the Christian life we serve because Jesus has called us to serve. And in this video, I want to talk about how we serve with God. God has chosen to draw close to humanity and care deeply for people. And because of that, there are things that he does on the earth. He's at work doing different things in different places. And to do those things, he doesn't need people's help because God is God and can do things that we can't. In the Bible, we see Jesus take a kid's lunch and feed 5,000 people with it. Another time, he just rained down food from the sky. In the roles that we serve, he could simply make name tags appear or send angels to welcome J-Boxers at the doors, but he hasn't chosen to work that way. He loves to partner with his people and do his work on the earth. He has been doing this from the beginning. In Genesis, we see God give Adam the responsibility of taking care of the garden and naming the animals, and God didn't need Adam. God probably could have come up with better names than Adam could, but God chose to use Adam. In Exodus, we see God's people ruled over by an evil Pharaoh, and while God could have freed his people himself, he chose to partner with Moses. And in the things that God is doing today, he chooses to use us too. So when we serve, remember that God's given us the opportunity to partner with him. But also remember, it's not all on us. It's a partnership. That's why I want to talk about the importance of prayer when we serve. When we serve, there are times when we don't partner with God, but we try to do it all by ourselves. By ourselves, we are limited, and what we can do is pretty limited. But most importantly, we exclude God from the work that he's trying to include us in. So since prayer is talking to God, we are able to unite with him in praying. In Psalms, there's a prayer recorded by Moses that he prayed. In the last part, he says, "And may the Lord our God show us his approval and make our efforts successful." Yes, make our efforts successful. So while Moses and the people could do something great by themselves, he was asking God to take their effort and to make it great. When we serve, asking God to help and to make our efforts successful is the best. So when we serve, we partner with God, making sure to do it alongside God and not just on our own.